Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. It looks like we've got some details on the Steam 2019 summer sale, and it looks like they're going to be trying some things different. I had speculated that this was probably going to be the case, given that, if you guys remember the Lunar New Year sale that they ran a couple months ago, they tried some new elements with that sale, and it looks like with this sale, they're actually renaming the summer sale. It's kind of got a cool name. They're changing some elements about the sale, and we do have a starting date, so I want to go over all of that. A pretty great game has been delisted from Steam, unfortunately, in Alpha Protocol. Maybe a game that you guys are a little bit unaware of, but it was actually done by Obsidian, the guys that did Fallout New Vegas, the guys that are working on the Outer Worlds right now. And unfortunately, this isn't a case of Epic Games and Obsidian being in bed together, or Microsoft acquiring Obsidian and now the game is being pulled from Steam. It's actually a licensing issue. Just a little bit of a bummer, so I did want to talk a little bit about that, as Alpha Protocol is a pretty cool game, and I wanted to give that a mention. First up, the Steam Database Twitter account did put out Steam Grand Prix Summer Sale will begin on the 25th of June. So June 25th is when the biggest Steam sale of the year is going to kick off. You can make an argument it's either this sale or the winter sale. Their summer sale is kind of generally known to be that massive sale. That's where all of the memes were created. I remember the Attack on Titan meme. That was great. And generally speaking, maybe because all school students are off for the summer, now is the time where they can just buy a bunch of games and they can play it over their summer break. Whatever the case may be, the summer sale just is held in higher regard than the winter sale, in my opinion, but nonetheless, it is a massive sale, and a lot of great games will be discounted as a part of it. Interestingly enough, you guys may have noticed, it is called the Steam Grand Prix Summer Sale. I don't know what they're trying with that, kind of a cool name. I feel like this is a little bit of an indication that the summer sale is going to change a little bit. I think Valve is fully aware that yes, while the Steam summer sale is always going to make a boatload of money, they're just going to plus off of it like absolutely absurdly, just because it's not a lot of effort on their part. They're just discounting a bunch of games and then they collect a lot of revenue. However, I think the general consensus has been from a large portion of PC gamers, the summer sale and the Steam sales in general aren't as enticing as they once were. Maybe that's because of the emergence of all of these other e-tailers. You've got all of them offering great deals all the time, and now that Steam does have a direct competitor in the Epic Games Store, you know, me saying direct competitor is kind of a joke at this point, given that EGS has a long ways to go, but you guys get the idea. That is their ultimate goal. EGS's ultimate goal is to be a direct competitor to Steam and be on level footing with them. Are they going to get to that point? Who knows on that. However, on paper, the Epic Games Store's mega sale was supposed to be this fantastic sale. However, it turned out to be a train wreck. But you already saw with the Steam Lunar New Year sale that Steam and Valve are open to trying new things. They did that little thing where they were offering $5 off the entire purchase of a $30 order as a one-time thing. But if they were doing something like that for their small Lunar New Year sale, I imagine that they were just trying to test something out, test out something new, and see how their revenue was impacted that way and see how the general consumer took to that, and it seems like everybody took to it pretty positively. Well, I foresee some new changes coming with the Steam Summer Sale as well. I mean, why would they rename it to the Steam Grand Prix Summer Sale? Whatever the case may be, it was also noted over on the Steam Trading Cards official page. The Steam Summer Sale is just around the corner. We're gonna try something different with the event this year. While there will still be an event and rewards, we won't be featuring special trading cards or any mysterious cards in the lead up to the sale. Keep your eye out for more details when the sale launches. It should be a fun event. Okay, the fact that they're once again indicating that it is going to be some sort of event, I imagine that they are going to try some new things, but we'll see what they do. I mean, if they go the epic mega sale route and offer a free game, you know, every couple of days or whatever the case may be, I think that would be awesome, just getting a couple of free games. I've always been of the notion that, hey, Steam has thousands upon thousands of games, and some of these games no one is even buying anymore. So during a Steam sale, why don't you talk to these publishers and developers a little bit that created maybe some unsung gems that are buried in Steam and offer them as freebies? Or you can even do something where it's like spend X dollars on Steam, say spend $10 on Steam and you'll get X reward, spend $20 on Steam, you'll get Y reward, spend $50 on Steam and you'll get Z reward. I can go on and on. There's so many cool things you could do on Steam just to incentivize people on being more enamored with the sale that I don't know why I'm the one that's going to bat for Steam. I've been saying this for years. You can do some quirky stuff just to get people more invested into the sale because it has been a lot more of the same. Now, they always say don't fix what isn't broken, but in this case, I do see more and more people becoming dissatisfied with the Steam sales every year. I personally am still of the notion, hey, there are thousands upon thousands of great games that I know you guys don't own, and you might as well pick up a couple of those, but there's ways to also get people more invested into these sales. I'm hoping with this year, come June 25th, that's what Valve is gonna try to do. Okay, moving on from that, also directly related to Steam, and this one's a little bit bit of a bummer. Alpha Protocol, an RPG developed by Obsidian Entertainment, has unfortunately been delisted by Sega. Sega was the publisher of the game, and Alpha Protocol was released all the way back in 2010. Was it a perfect game? Absolutely not. It had its fair share of issues. However, it's a game that I can make some comparisons towards a series like Mass Effect. Now, don't get it twisted. It's definitely not as good as the main Mass Effect games. Maybe it's better than Mass Effect Andromeda, but a lot of things are better than Mass Effect Andromeda, so we don't need to get into that. Alpha Protocol itself was a pretty cool espionage stealth spy RPG. At this point, the visuals are a little bit dated given that it's 9 years old. However, I thought it was a rather good game. Again, the aging is just something you have to question a little bit. However, Sega sent out an official response about Alpha Protocol being delisted from Steam, and here's what they said. This is nothing about some sort of special agreement being worked out with the Epic Game Store or because Obsidian is getting acquired by somebody, nothing like that. They noted, following the expiry of Sega's publishing rights for Alpha Protocol, the title has been removed from Steam and is no longer on sale. The publishing rights to this game expired and it's no longer for sale. What I don't understand is why don't you let the consumer know about this months ahead of time? Sega obviously know, okay, our publishing rights are going to expire on this date. Let's let people know, so if they do want to buy the game, now is the chance to buy the game. Maybe they could have even discounted the game for the duration and then a lot of people would have picked it up. Whatever the case may be, buy the game on Steam, and that's a little bit of a bummer. Maybe there's e-tailers out there that have third-party keys or whatever the case may be, but it's still a bummer that I can't get this game directly through Steam, and it's information that Sega had available to them. Why not let the consumer know? There's nothing to lose unless they were really waiting until the end of the contract or whatever, so maybe they could try to work something out and then they decided, okay, it doesn't make business sense. I just think at the very least, give us a week's notice, put the game on sale. That's what they did with Alan Wake. Luckily, Alan Wake eventually showed back up on the Steam store, so everything worked out with that. But in the case of Alpha Protocol, does Sega have any reason to be like, okay, we want our publishing rights to Alpha Protocol back so we can list it on Steam again? Maybe somebody else will pick up the publishing rights. I don't know if that's something that could happen, but I would like to see this game come back on Steam. If you guys want to play it, obviously you can go the nefarious route. And honestly, that's your only option at this point. I know the majority of you guys aren't clamoring to play Alpha Protocol. I mean, with all of the other compelling RPGs coming out, is Alpha Protocol on the top of your list of games to play? Probably not, but I thought it was a pretty good game nonetheless, and I am kind of saddened by this news. Alright, that's gonna conclude this video, guys. Again, Steam Grand Prix Summer Sale will begin on the 25th of June. I do expect some changes with the Summer Sale. I think Valve has picked up on the fact that people have been a little bit dissatisfied with the Steam sales. I think they picked up on the fact, hey, we've got some competition now, even though, you know, maybe some of you guys don't see EGS as the best competition. At the very least, if they do offer a very compelling sale and do all of these kind things for the consumers, they can really put a damper on that competition right away. And given the train wreck that was the mega sale, if Steam comes out and puts out their own blockbuster sale with this summer sale, that would be fantastic. And unfortunate news, as Alpha Protocol has been delisted on Steam. Sega publishing issue. It is what it is. I imagine the majority of you guys weren't looking to play it, but still a bummer nonetheless. That's gonna conclude this video. If you guys have a request for a future video, you can leave that in the comment section down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate it if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.